Having great members, and especially ones that are able to come up here and present and to share their knowledge, share their passion to you guys. And this member, of course, is all of that. He's one that definitely is not afraid to share, to tell it like it is, and to work with you guys and to see you guys, your business flourish, if it's not already, or just to be a friend. So I'm delighted to have our presenter for this evening, Mr. Norman New.
Thank you all. I am very excited to be here. That's what they all say, right? Anyways, yeah, so what happens when you give a Filipino mic, you expect them to sing, right? Karaoke jokes tonight?
Filipino.
Anyways, this is my first. I've been a member for about 6 years now, and this is the first time I'm actually going to be here presenting. As a matter of fact, I learned PowerPoint just a few days ago, so we'll see how this goes. My inspiration for coming up here and sharing my knowledge was, as you all mentioned, as you all know, that Noel has been recovering for over a year. And I did go visit him a few times, and he told me, he gave me a lot of praise, saying that I should become some kind of motivational speaker. And no way, right? No way. That's not my style. That's just really not me. I never thought of myself as being some type of motivational speaker.
You motivate me.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm a motivational speaker.
Come on, man, you're messing me up here. Anyways, thank you. So thank you, Noel. I am excited, and when I learned that you were coming to this meeting, I was really excited. I was really pumped up. So let's get this party started. All right, stepping up your marketing game. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about my Wi-Fi. Sorry, technical difficulties. Do not look this way because we're going to set up the Wi-Fi. And
pay no attention. More the man behind the curtain.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm supposed to start singing, right?
Tell a joke.
Tell a joke. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna tell a joke just to kill some time. All right. So this lady goes to the doctor, and she comes up to the doctor and goes, "Hey, doctor, I have this really bad problem. Okay, tell me about this problem." So she says, well, anytime I eat something, it comes out the same way. Yeah, I apologize for all you guys are eating. Whenever I eat a pizza, it comes out exactly the same way. It comes out of pizza. If I eat a piece of chicken, it comes out a piece of chicken. So the doctor says, that's very interesting. Maybe you should eat some shit.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
All right, so Phil can top that down.
Holy shit.
Anyways. No, you want to say something? I'm sorry, Noel wants to say something.
Oh damn. It's about your joke, right?
Hey everybody, I just want to take a minute to thank everybody for that card you guys sent me when I was in the hospital. For those that know me, and for those that don't know me, what happened was I was going through some chemotherapy and some bunch of other stuff after it went wrong, and I've basically been out for over a year. But I got my buddy Ano here with me that really carried the weight for our the contracts that we had with a bunch of clients. So he'll be signing on with ADJA. But again, back to what I was saying, just thank you for your support and your thoughts and prayers. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, who here does weddings? Everybody here, pretty much everyone here does weddings, all right? This is wedding booking season, but usually the beginning of the year is wedding booking season. So I'm going to talk about stepping up your marketing game. Is your marketing up to par or where it should be, or different ways to stand out. So you don't look like that typical DJ. You want to stand out, so you're more attractive to prospective clients. In this presentation, you will also learn ways of getting on the preferred vendors list, and that is a big honor to be on that list, and it's not very easy. And equally as important is that you try to stay on that vendors list. Okay. And I also have some effective marketing tools that I'm going to show you that won't break the bank. Disclaimer, I am not a marketing expert. I don't even have a marketing degree. So what makes me qualified? Well, this was kind of sparked on by, I guess by accident when I was looking at, we have a Bay Area members page, a Bay Area ADJA members page. And I was thinking to myself, I'm throwing out leads out there, and it seemed like, man, I was like one of the few people that was throwing out leads. I was wondering why the rest of you aren't sharing your leads. So Robert brought this up and goes, hey, maybe some of us lack certain skills. Maybe we lack the marketing skills. Maybe it's performance, and that maybe our members should get along. If they have certain strengths and such different parts of the business, maybe they should get together with the other people who need help and basically help each other out like we normally do in ADJ. So I thought about it and said, I'm doing a lot better, and it's because there's a combination of a bunch of other things that I'm doing. Maybe I'm doing things different. Maybe I'm doing things to stand out. Or maybe it's just, being a part of ADJA and learning different things, and maybe I should share this with you guys. As I mentioned, I joined ADJ about 6 years ago, and first year I made $6,000 more than the previous year. Before that I was probably averaging 5, maybe 6 weddings a year, and I've been a DJ like forever. After joining ADJ, every year my events were increasing, and I was increasing my prices. Last year was my busiest year. I did close to 35 weddings, which might not seem like a lot, but really it is, because I was also turning down a lot of events and passing them on to other people. So technically I could have been doing maybe 50, 60, 70 weddings. A little bit more about myself. I started my DJ career with my best friends, JR and Martin. They're brothers, and in 1987, which was, somebody do the math, 28 years ago, when we purchased a pair of Technics 1200s. We got some turntablists in the house. And of course, the realistic mixer. Who had a realistic mixer? Who knows what that is? All right. And our crew was called Ultimate Ecstasy. Wow, really cool name. So 80s, right? So 80s. Right? And then in May of 1988, I had the opportunity to DJ at my first wedding. I was actually in the wedding party. Yes, I was in the wedding party, and my partners were actually the DJs, and occasionally I'd jump on there and start playing some music and back and forth. And so technically, 27 years in May, I've been a wedding DJ. My partners decided to go off and do their own thing, but I still loved being a DJ. So I took on the company by myself. I made it an official business, got my business license, everything, and I changed my name to Ultimate Sounds. I dropped the ecstasy because, as many of you know, that was a very popular drug. Some of you probably still take it, but
You look like you're rolling down.
yeah. Then in 2009, as I mentioned, I joined Bay Area ADJ, and I've been serving on the board for 5 years and counting. Now, I also attended a bunch of Global Beat shows, Las Vegas DJ shows. I've partaken in lots of MC workshops and entertainment experience. I've also won several awards. With Bay Area A-List, I was voted Best Wedding DJ. Thanks for all those who voted for me. I know Chuck is trying to win this year. but I'm gonna take you down, John.
I'm number one. Good luck, Jack.
All right. I'm defending champ, remember that. Anyways, I'm also a Yogurtland, UGM Fitness, and Insanity workout nut. I've got buddies here tonight who I've met through UGM. It's awesome. So I love to work out.
Now I gotta join that.
That's it.
We're gonna start with our business cards. So earlier I was asking everyone to give me your business card, okay? Now, does your business card stand out, or is it just the norm? You know, regular. There's a bunch of.
That's funny.
Just looking through all those business cards, I didn't see anything exciting. Basically, they were typical DJ business cards. Some of them have a logo, some of them have their name, of course. They've got email. Hopefully, I didn't see anyone with fax machine, thank God, because really, who still uses a fax machine? Rick Brewer is also a marketing genius. And he said if your business card does nothing more than communicate your statistics, which is like your email, your phone number, and stuff like that, you actually lose. Now your business card is not to get you business, it's actually to get people to want to make them do business with you. So how do you stand out amongst all these DJ business cards?
Put your picture on our card.
Put a picture on the card. Okay.
Put your picture on.
Put my picture, put my information on your card. There you go. Okay, so when your business card is actually your introduction to somebody, right? So when you come up to someone and you say, hey, how you doing? Hi, I'm Norman. You have to take on that mentality, with your picture on there, you're looking at the person, and when you look at that person, when you shake their hands, you're actually looking at them, and you're making that connection. So that's the mentality behind having your picture there. It's a little bit more personable. I didn't see too many photos in the business cards that I collected. Another reason why you should have your picture on there, let's say you're at a bridal fair. You're at a bridal fair, and there are 10 other DJs there. Brides are going around picking up cards, collecting materials, marketing materials, and you make that impression. They meet you, and you make a little bit of a connection there. For a bride to remember 10 other DJs, it's pretty difficult. Now, if your picture is actually on your card, it makes it easier for them to remember your face, your name, and most likely, they're gonna call you first. Now, also with your face on there, now when you're at a venue and you're DJing at a venue, that venue manager, week in and week out, sees a bunch of DJs, different DJs every weekend. Maybe 3, 4, 5 different DJs in a weekend. Make that connection again, makes it easier for them to remember you, and they can, possibly contact you first. It also kills me that I collect business cards, and the information on your business card is so small that it makes it so difficult to read. Now your business card, that defeats the purpose of them trying to contact you. If they can't read it, they email somebody else might get that job, who knows? But it kills me to have your information so small that they can't even contact you. You should also, on your business card, let everyone know exactly where you're located. Just because you're in the Bay Area doesn't, you can't assume that the DJ you're talking to is from the Bay Area. And, it's always good to know. Also let them know that you're also a master of ceremonies, because there's so many DJs out there that emphasize on the DJ aspect, and they'll throw different pictures of some DJ, some electronic drawing, digital drawing of some DJ that really doesn't add any value or doesn't make your clients want to contact you or do business with you. I have my little slogan up there. I like to emphasize that I do things different, so I put the word difference in there. I let everyone know that I'm also a member of ADJA. So I put a logo up there, and also other places where they can also find me. On some of the business cards, I notice on the back sides, I mean, DJs always tend to stick with the dark cards, really dark colored cards, and which is okay, But you also have to remember that you're trying to attract a bride, and brides do not think the same way DJs do. Okay? They like the light colors. They want colors that can attract them. And having dark business cards, which is okay, so that's why I put a little bit of a pinkish purple in my logo to kind of track that. But then I also have some space up here, you notice? That space is there for a reason. So if you give somebody your card and they want to write some notes behind, on the back side of it, they have that option to write notes, so next time they talk to you, maybe they learn, maybe you have 3 kids, or maybe your kids go to the same school, and maybe they want to put that detail down next time they talk to you. They got something to talk about, and then, So just different ways to communicate and be different, and that's what it's all about. All right, I'm gonna go. This is Mitch Taylor, and I don't know how your emails look, and typically it's just regular email. This is Mitch Taylor from Ace of Sales. He's a DJ from Michigan, and he basically is one of those guys. Every time you go to a DJ show, he's presenting, and he's basically a marketing expert. He's a sales expert. He introduced me to Ace of Sales, and what the Ace of Sales is basically it's an email system, and it's a specialized email system, and it makes you stand out. I'm gonna go ahead and try to put on the link and kind of give you a quick demonstration. So this is Ace of Sales. This is what the emails look like, that when the clients contact you, it doesn't look like a regular email when you get it. This looks, you've got a nice little picture there with a message on there, and you've got, your photo down here. You've got your contact information. You can't quite see it here, but I'm gonna go ahead and log into my account, and you guys can see some of the other features. Very cool, very helpful, and it makes you stand out.
So you use this website, Mark?
Yes. It's not a website. It's like an app. And talk to Mitch. I talked to Mitch, contacted Mitch the other day, and he said that if you have any questions, contact him. There's also a 30-day free trial period, so definitely check it out. I pay $20 a month. To me, I think it's definitely worth it to have me stand out than the typical DJ. So I'm gonna try to block this.
Oh, come on. So you need the account password.
Does it say what's your bank account?
Nice password.
You guys are great.
You get sent and there's photos in the background.
All right, go ahead. There you go. So this is what it kind of looks like when you log in. Okay, you have the options of sending your branded emails. You have the email greeting, which isn't that much different, but it's basically an email with a nice little picture on there, so it grabs their attention. You can also make different newsletters, which is great for when you follow up when you book a client a year in advance, and there's months and months where you don't really communicate, and I create different newsletters to keep in touch with my clients throughout the year, leading up to the wedding date. You can also send greeting cards, sort of like send out cards. Send out cards, very very similar. Down here, this is a little tracker here. This is a tracker. This is lets you know how many emails you sent, how many people actually opt out of your emails. If you're sending them, they don't want you to bother them anymore. Contacts that I just entered. How many people actually opened the emails that I sent them? So very cool. I know that's not an option with a lot of your regular Yahoo and Gmail and all that other stuff. Down here is your recent activity. Let you know what you keep track of what's been happening the last couple times you use this. Let's say I want to send an email to someone. Anyone want to volunteer? I can send an email to you. Right
Sure.
Pick me.
Okay, what's
All the cards up there.
I think your name is in here. So I'm gonna go ahead.
HorribleDJ@yahoo.com. I'll take your money for all your work. yahoo.com.
I love golf.
Okay. So I typed that in and Chuck's name came out.
Wow, old school AOL.
That's one of the reasons why I picked Chuck's name. AOL.
I
You're
volunteered, so I'm not worried about it.
okay. Now your AOL. I mean, you know, last year Alan Bird spoke, and basically AOL kind of stands like I am old, right? It kind of stands for yeah. But it also tells your young brides and your clients that really, man, you're stuck in the whatever 90s. So I mean, your email should be your name and then your company at your company name, which makes it easier for them to remember your website.
I usually just chuck it purely production.
So in here you can
That's what all this space.
okay, that's the subject. And then here, let's say I wanna.
Thank you for those of you that got it.
And then, you know, we can change the different design here, and they come up with different designs that you can use, and right here you have a menu of all the different designs, and very cool. So, you know, I want to wish Chuck a Happy New Year, so I'm going to say this one. I'm going to send this one. So
I just have to
that's
say to everybody, if you're still using like that link address, or I'm sorry, Chuck, AOL, you actually are a professional business. You really have to rethink your business strategy again, because I really don't understand in 2015 why people don't use your websites as their email. Even look for your mom, your daughter, or your wife, or the mistress. Use a Yahoo or Google email account.
My mistress.
But if you're not using your website address,
So that's what the emails look like. Now, how impressive is that when your client, when you reply to a client and you get an email like that? How impressive will they be?
so it's good for individual emails then, correct?
Yes.
So and it's actually coming from Norman at ultimatesounds.com,
Yeah.
correct?
It is.
You have them forwarded to like your Gmail account?
Yeah, when they reply to
One more
you,
time, Lauren.
The replies, yeah, can they come into a Gmail account or a Yahoo account, or do you have to open this site up every time you check your email?
yeah, I mean,
No, this is for sending.
It's linked to your email, to your
Yeah, but when someone-
business email.
Right. So when someone replies, it's actually going to your
That's
website.
you're going to
It's not-
your regular email. It's not going back. This is basically your initial contact, and then you know it links back to your regular Gmail account. Then you can go ahead and start that conversation or start replying to different emails. So
Norm, do you have your wedding one? Your wedding
my wedding.
background? Well, if I was a bride and I called you, what would you send me?
Okay.
Thank
Let's see.
you. Thank you, people.
A wedding background. It kind of depends on the time of the year.
Norm, couldn't you kind of make your own template though? too?
Yes, you can also you can change the colors, and you can even make your own little
No, I'm saying
pictures.
do it in your own email browser.
That I'm not
Phil's
quite
shoot
sure.
me out is what he's.
No. I'm
You
just
can do it,
I'm
it's
just
just more
asking.
work. Yeah. Plus, there's a reason you pay for professional things.
Yeah, so that's these more samples of what kind of pictures you could add on there. So another cool feature is when I go to tracking, you can tell if somebody opens up your email. So I sent one to Chuck recently, and he hasn't opened up his email yet. I sent one to Kira, and yeah, so that means I sent it to one person, which is Kira, and she opened that email, and I have a meeting with her tomorrow, so Thursday. Anyways, very cool. What's that? I've been sending this out for years. I've actually been I've been using this for about 3 years now, and some of you guys never even asked about it. So, anyways, how do I get back to PowerPoint?
Command tab. Hold down the command key or the open key and hit tab.
That's right.
That's why I use AOL.
Just do it.
Hold the command. There you go. That was awesome.
All right. So if you have any questions about Ace of Sales, definitely contact Mitch Taylor.
Or I should have said open.
How come Mitch isn't wearing a tie?
I have no idea.
Mitch is a great guy. He really, really is. I know Mitch.
Yes, he really is a great guy, and he can definitely help you with your emails. And like I said, he is a sales guru. Now, is your website ready? Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go to my website and kind of show you different things that I'm doing. Okay. Now, I have to let you know that I design my own website. You don't have to have the most expensive, fanciest website out there. You just have to have great content. And the studies say that you have basically less than 10 seconds to attract that bride, or else they're bouncing, they're going to another website. If you notice on the you should always have your contact information like on the right side, because that's typically where everyone's going to look. So make it easy on them, and definitely have your contact information on the right side. Of course, there's your menu, brief description. I was 3 years ago. I don't know if you know Tom Haybeck, who's an author of Toast. What's that book? Toastman. Well, anyways, he was going around the country, basically around the East Coast, and he was doing a seminar on bad websites, things you should not do, and basically, my website was on was in the seminar. I was getting a phone call from a couple of guys that I knew, that I met through Bumblebee, and they said, hey, Tom Haybeck is here, and he is doing a seminar, and he just flashed your website up there as one of the bad ones. Now, it wasn't so bad, it was compared to the other ones. There was also another... No.
It was the best of the worst.
It was the best of the worst, exactly. Well, anyways, the problem with that is when I developed that website about 6 years ago. Again, I did it myself. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just throwing a bunch of stuff up there, and basically I had a lot of text. I mean, pretty much the whole page was just like a story, you know. Brides don't want to waste their time with that. You want to get to the point right away on your homepage. I have the option of texting. We live in a world where everyone is texting. People don't even use their phones anymore to call or talk to each other. It's either, you know, social media or texting. I've had actually pretty good success with the texting option. Some brides prefer to text. So leave that option, and you'll see some of your events, your bookings blow up a little bit. Go ahead.
You need to take the Napa Valley out of your service area.
Where? I don't know. Oh, yeah.
That's a little close for my comfort there.
All right. Okay, now I get it.
You could go like to San Francisco, but Napa's like kind of pushing it.
Got it. Okay, I'll make sure I'll change that today.
Especially when your service base is San Jose. That's a long trip, my friend.
Yeah. Anyways, photos. Photos are great, man. Put professional looking photos up there. And I didn't want to just put a picture up there with, you know, with wedding stuff, and that's who I'm trying to attract. So what I did is, you know, when you go on Facebook and you see a picture and you see a meme, you want to stop it, and it grabs your attention. You want to read that. So I took some of the quotes from my reviews, and I added that to the pictures on my little slideshow, or what's it called, slideshow, I guess.
Slideshow.
Yeah, slideshow. I put aspirational pictures where brides would look at that and said, man, I could see myself there.
Are these pictures from your weddings?
Yes, they are from
Nice
weddings.
butt, nice butt.
Thank you. I work out.
And he knows it.
Very cool. I mean,
Is that you, Norm?
I think no, I'm actually down in the back there. But these are weddings that I've done, and of course I want to attract those brides to stay on my website longer so they don't bounce. Anyways, I also have down here some
Testimonials?
not testimonials, but links to that's a broken link right there. Anyways. Links to my Facebook, some of my reviews. And I learned a lot of this stuff from Alan Berg. He has a CD out that talks about 5 or 10 ways that are killing your website. And I listened to that and I paid attention to him. One of the things he suggests is put an about you. Who is your ideal client? It's not always about us. We want to know who our ideal clients are. Describe them. That way you kind of qualify them. Let them know that if you're that type of bride, then definitely continue to read on. Describe them in this little thing here. Down here I have my little description of who I am. Another trick is to also print out what you have on your website. You don't want to always make this about you. Or I, or me. You want to make it about them. So print out your text on your website and start marking off all the different colors. Anytime they say I, mark it with a different color. Or make that all in yellow. And then the U's will be pink. So if there's a lot of I's in there, that means you're pretty much making it about yourself. This should be about them. Okay? Testimonials are always good. He suggests you always add testimonials whenever you get a chance. Wow, look at that picture right there.
Whoa, whoa.
Wow, some of you guys are in my website. I'm okay with that.
Know me somebody.
Do you have permission to use that
Did you
photo?
get
Yeah, permission.
Did you get a release?
I'm deleting that. And then there's also the call to action. Anytime you tell someone to call, always put your phone number there, right next to the word call. Or if you want them to email, put your email right next to where it says email. If you have one of those pages where you have a lot of material on your web page, and your little scroll bar down in the side here is oh, you can't see the scroll bar. Anyways, the scroll bar on the side, if it's a small scroll bar, that means you have a long page. You don't want a bride to go all the way down and then realize, oh, I'm not on the right page. Now I want to go check out another page. So why don't you put another menu down at the bottom? Makes it easy for them, easy to navigate, right? That way they don't have to scroll all the way back. Testimonials. Suggest that you always put testimonials on your page